Hey, Viola Rules here, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Spectre's Call. So we have a little bit of a change to the story so far segment. Layton and me survey the destruction in town as they make their way to Clark Triton's house. Once there, Layton meets his old friend Clark and hears all about the legend of the Spectre. Layton decides to investigate the Spectre, but beforehand he asks to meet Clark's son Luke. And we are now in Chapter 2, The Boy Who Foretold Disaster. But before we can do anything with that, we have to look around for hint coins and puzzles. There's one hint coin. Oh, and apparently I found a puzzle. Gosh, this mirror is so polished, I thought I saw another person with good fashion sense. A mirror reflects, but sometimes it only complicates the problem. Take this puzzle, for example. Oh god, a mirror puzzle? Oh mirrors, dirty pickerots. Oh god. It's all too easy to get lost in this big, dusty hall. It contains 14 mirrors set out in some sort of strange arrangement. Your only clues are a small arrow on the floor and a nearby laser pointer bearing the words, "The way out is indicated by a larger arrow. Which door is the exit?" Okay, so I want to open up the memo for this one. So let's see. So the laser pointer... The way out is indicated by a larger arrow. Well, let's see. So, laser pointer will bounce off this mirror, hit this one, she'll bounce off to here, she'll bounce off to here, probably. She'll bounce off to here, she'll bounce off to here, 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 here. Wait, no, I messed that up. Yeah, let's try this one more time. So, laser will bounce here, bounce here. Oh, bounce here, bounce here, and bounce here, here, and here. So B is the exit then. Yeah, but what it means by way out is indicated by a larger arrow. Obviously, the laser pointer bouncing off the mirrors will create an arrow. So, yeah, it's B.
I think I've got this one.
Nice.
That puzzle was no problem.
Yeah, that wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Very focused. The beam from the laser pointer creates a really large arrow that points to B. That must be the exit. That's right. I'm very impressed, Emmy. Why, thank you. So does that mean I've proved myself as your assistant now? Absolutely. I never doubted your ability before, but you still managed to surprise me. Well, that's very nice of you. Oh, there's another hint coin. And there's the last one. Great. Okay, do I need to talk to Clark again? No, I don't. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and head to Luke's room. And we were told that it's upstairs, so let's head up. Oh, another hallway with hint coins, I presume? Yep. There's one. There's two. That's quite a suitable doorman for a child's bedroom. Where's the last hint coin? Ah, there it is. Can I go in here? Oh, I can. Oops. Shouldn't be in here. This doesn't seem to be Luke's room. Oh, this is no doubt Clark's study. Clark seems to be quite the tidy sort. He always was very organized as a student. I could have learned a few things from him. Well, I guess while I'm here, might as well pick up a hint coin or two. Or three. Where's the last one? There it is. Okay, and I guess eventually there'll be a puzzle in here, but not right now.
Maybe he's sleeping.
Perhaps.
By the way, I apologize for the awful audio that happens during the cutscenes when there's voice acting and stuff. See me later, and I can't fix it.
Luke?
I'm so sorry.
My name is Layton. I'm a friend of your father's. Could we talk for a moment?
All right, but first you'll have to solve my door puzzle.
Okay.
Your door puzzle? Ah, I see. Luke means to test our mettle with a puzzle.
That's so cute, Professor. Let's do it.
So we shall.
Okay. If you really are the esteemed Herschel Layton, then this puzzle should be no problem for you. You'll have 15 seconds. In that time, there's a certain thing that you must do outside the door. Hang on a minute. How do we know what it is we're supposed to do? You can investigate the area outside my door as much as you like. When we're ready to perform this action, whatever it may be, we should tell you that we're ready? Correct, but I'll tell you now, whatever you do, you won't succeed. Examine the area thoroughly by touching objects with the stylus. When you think you know what to do, touch Call Luke. Good luck. Luke will only let you in if you do a certain thing he asks. Well, let's take a look at the teddy bear. The card is slightly faded, but it says Happy 7th Birthday. I wonder what I got at that age. That must have been one of Luke's birthday presents. Oh, this little bear is so soft, and is obviously well loved. Don't touch my teddy. It seems to be rather important to him, maybe we should leave it alone. I was just looking at it. Sorry, Luke. Okay, so happy 7th birthday. Luke, can I ask you a question? You just did. What is it? You said we must do something in front of the door, but how will you know if we do it or not? I mean, how can you tell from behind a closed door? Even without seeing you, I'll know what you're doing from here. Really? And how is that? I'm not saying anymore. You'll just have to work it out from there. He'll know even if he can't see us. What can it be he wants us to do? Don't know. It appears that Dolan has left Luke's lunch outside his door. Hey Luke, if you don't come out and get your lunch, it'll get cold. And I may just end up eating it all myself. If you're really that hungry, you can have it. Well, that didn't work. Is this a picture of Mist Hollery? Appears so. The town looks quite magical when it's enveloped in mist. Professor, wait. Do you think this picture contains a hidden hint for opening the door? Let me have a closer look. I doubt it. I can't see anything here. Thing we have to do. This plate looks handmade. The number 2 is etched into it. Oh, there's something written on the back of it. Put the plate back so that the back of its back... Wait. Put the plate back so that the back of its back's back is facing the door? Professor, I think my brain just melted. Mine too. It's not that difficult if you take your time. Be sure to also examine anything on the floor. Not that it matters. There's nothing you can do that will get you through this door. Something he'll know we're doing if he can't see us. What's this? There's a 6 written in pen on the underside of the mat. So 2, 6, 7. Or is it a 9, Professor? Should we read it as if we're coming out of the door or going in? It doesn't matter. That's not something I can see anyway. What is it, Professor? We may be getting too caught up in numbers. Okay, so the numbers are irrelevant then? The inside of this lid is marked with a 3. Perhaps there are other similar lids? Now that you've had a look, please make sure the lid is back on my food. I might eat it later. So we have a 2, a 3, a 6, and a 7. So number 1 on the corner of this frame. Appears to have been put there recently, but what is its significance? You can examine the picture if you like, but please put it back in place when you've finished. So 1, 2... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 7, 6... His 7th birthday. I wish I still got presents like this. Please don't touch my teddy. It was a gift from my mother and it's very important to me. Oh, doorknob. The door's locked. So, what is this thing that we are supposed to do? Professor, we're overlooking the simplest way to get this door open. What's that? Give it a good roundhouse kick, of course. Okay, stand back, Professor. Do not kick the door. Emmy, please don't do that. I could hardly explain to Clark that we broke down his son's door because we couldn't solve a puzzle. Number 4 is inscribed below the keyhole. Is this marking the room? Or does it have some other meaning? We still need more information. Let's have a look at all of these objects. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So there must be more numbers somewhere here. What is it? Luke, there may be something I've been wondering about. Clearly you know who I am. And you seem awfully well prepared, almost as if you were expecting me. That's not. Have you worked out what you need to do yet? Or perhaps I've stumped the great Professor Layton. Now, Luke, that isn't a very polite thing to say. It's quite alright, Emmy. Let's continue investigating. But Professor, he owes you an apology. Perhaps we owe him a solution. For now, let's concentrate on getting him to open the door. You're much more patient than I am, Professor. Is there something etched on the door? Look at this, Professor. The number 5 is carved above the door. What do you make of that? It doesn't look like part of the original design. Let's keep looking at me. I don't want to miss the forest for the trees. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have an idea. Because it was mentioned before by his father that he calls Luke repeatedly and Luke won't open the door. So maybe the solution is to do nothing? Because he'll know if we do nothing because there'll be no sound. We're ready, Luke. You know what you have to do? I believe so, yes. Professor, are you sure about this? Then let's begin. Please stand in front of the door. Remember, whatever you do, you won't succeed. Solve the puzzle. I'm just going to do absolutely nothing, because I think that's the solution, because he says whatever you do, you won't succeed. So if we do nothing, that has to be the successful route, right? Hey! Amazing! You worked it out! Of course we did. Whatever you do, you won't succeed. In other words, do nothing and you will succeed. Nothing was the thing we had to do to solve this riddle. An interesting puzzle, Luke. I see. So even from inside his room, he would be able to hear if we were doing anything significant. Now, Luke, are you convinced that we are who we say we are? Will you open the door now? Yes, as promised. That was a doozy of a puzzle.
A clever puzzle, Luke. Your letter. I thought you might want it back.
Professor, you think Luke wrote the letter?
Clark was never a fan of typed correspondence. He always wrote his letters out in longhand. Moreover,
That was mentioned before.
only someone very close to Clark would know about our past together. This someone would know I could never ignore a friend in need.
Are you really Professor Layton?
Is this true, Luke? How could you do something like this? What were you thinking? Were you even thinking at all? Here now. Don't you turn your back on me again.
Clark, please.
Forgive me. The boy has barely spoken to me in the last 6 months. He's been so withdrawn since the appearance of the Spectre, I don't know what else.
Very soon. The world will end.
What? Well, that was an ominous thing to say. The world will end. What do you mean by that? Of course he's not going to tell us. Luke, you can't just say something like that and then clam up. He wasn't always like this, but lately he doesn't seem to want to talk to anyone. When he does speak, it's only to say something incomprehensible as he did just now. These so-called prophecies are just ridiculous. Prophecies? It's probably my fault. Clark, what are you talking about? I'm sorry. I have urgent business I must attend to. We can discuss this later. Luke, Layton here is a dear friend, as I've told you before. Would you look after him for me for a while? Well then, I shall see you later, Herschel, and thank you. Master Luke, I'm afraid it is time for you to go to bed. What? Now? We've hardly had time to talk yet, and it's still light outside. Be that as it may, it is the child's bedtime, at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Just a moment, if I may, Dolan. I'd like to ask Luke one more thing. Luke, though the town has been attacked several times by the Spectre, nobody has been injured. Apparently there is somebody who foretells the appearance of the Spectre. The so-called Oracle warns the townspeople to evacuate certain areas. Luke, I believe that you are this Oracle, am I correct? What? Absurd. Luke, I'm going to ask you a very important question and I need you to answer me truthfully. When will the Spectre appear next? Master Luke will not stand for such ridiculous games. Please leave at once. It's tonight. The Spectre will appear again tonight. But how do you... Tonight. If you like, I can even show you where it will appear next. I would very much appreciate that, Luke. Master Luke, this joke is in poor taste. Please don't tell my father, Dolan. Master Luke, Have you told them, Dolan? The townspeople, have you told them about the Spectre this time? Yes, I have spread the word. I shall do a final tour of the area to make sure everyone is gone. But, well, where will the Spectre appear tonight, then? On Great Ellie Street. Then we must set off for that area immediately. Even if we can't stop the Spectre, we have to see if Luke is right. Good luck. Okay, interesting. New mystery added. Luke's prophecy. Luke seems to be able to predict precisely where and when the Spectre will appear, but how? Yeah, that is a good question. I actually was wondering if Dolan was working with the villain, or whoever it is that's the antagonist of this story, because I noticed that he sounded very similar to the one that was being given orders in the opening scene. But, I think we're going to go ahead and end this episode here, so we have a little bit more of the story this time, and apparently we have to leave the Triton estate according to the objective given on the top screen. But we'll do that in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you did. And I'll talk to you guys next time.